Hello, my name is Brenda. I'm with Bow Valley College. I'm taking the Medical Office Administration program, and today I'm going to show you how to create a new patient chart. So before starting, there are a few materials that you will need. The first thing will be a folder, so this will be the outside of our patient chart. Next, we're going to need color-coded letter stickers. These stickers correspond with the last name of the patient. So it's the first three letters of the last name of the patient. Secondly, we're going to need some year stickers. So these will correspond with the year that we are creating the chart in. As well, you may need some name alert stickers. We use these in case a patient may have the same last name or a similar last name. And that way we could stick this on the chart, and whoever is taking that chart out will see this and realize that they may have to look at the information in the file to verify that it's the correct patient that they're looking for. We will also need some paper clips today. This will be used to attach the information inside the charts so that they don't fall out. And we'll also need a pen and a Sharpie marker today. So now that we have those required materials, we're also going to need some required forms that go inside each file. So this includes the patient information or registration form, a health history questionnaire, the patient medication list, and here I also have a consent information request form in the case of this patient. And then I have as well progress notes. So it's important to label each of these pages with the patient surname, the first name, the date of birth, and their personal health number. That way, if any of these pages were to go missing from the chart, we would know exactly where to put it back. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead with creating the exterior of the patient chart. So the first thing we want to do is grab our folder, and we're going to attach our letters here, the letters that correspond with the patient's last name. Okay. So what we'll want to do here is we'll stick these letters on the top portion of the file, as so. Now some folders will have lines here that will show you exactly where to attach the sticker. If you follow those lines, your chart will look nice and neat, which is very important in the medical office as you're dealing with thousands of records. Okay, so now that we have our letters corresponding to our patient's last name, we're going to add the year. This year is the year that we created the file in, and this is going to go at the bottom. All right, so after we've done that, this is what our record or our chart will look like. Now what we need to do is print the patient's last name and then first name in the middle of the chart. So if you are someone looking for a patient file, we would assume that you would read from left to right. So that's how we want to write down our patient's name. And we want to be sure not to use handwriting or cursive. We want to keep it just nice and neat. All right, so now that we've finished here, this is what our patient record looks like. We have our corresponding letters that relate to our patient's surname. We have the first name and then the year the chart was made. Now, in the case of this office, there are many patients with the last name Peters. So what we're going to do is add a name alert sticker. And this goes on the front of the chart. Okay, and then it will look just like this. Secondly, now that we have the outside exterior of our chart created, we're going to want to focus on the inside. So the right side of the chart and the left side of the chart both have different functions. On the left side of the chart, this will be for patient medical profile and administration forms. So on the left side of the folder, you'll want to put your patient information or registration paper, followed by your health history questionnaire in behind, followed by your patient medication list, and in this case, this patient has a consent of disclosure form. So this is going to go in behind the list of medications. So again, it should go the registration page, the patient history questionnaire, the list of medications, and then any consent information and requests. Here you can also include any invoices or receipts for the patient. So in order to fasten this to the patient chart, I'm going to use a paper clip. It is important to note that you should follow your policy and procedure manual for your office for creating and organizing health records in your office. Most offices do use prong fasteners. However, for today, we will be using paper clips. So this is what the left side of our patient chart looks like. Here you can see everything's secure. It's not going to fall out, and if it does, it is labeled, and we know exactly where to put it back. Right, and next we'll want to work on the right side of the patient chart. So on the right side of the patient's chart, we're going to put the progress notes. So the right side of the chart is for treatment and care information. So here you could put the progress notes, laboratory diagnostic reports, consultation reports, request, referral letters. All of that is for the right side of the chart. All right, so I'm just going to fasten that to the left side of the chart here. And now this is what our patient chart now looks like. As you can see, we have the most used item at the front of the right side of the chart, which is the progress note. All right, and that is how you create a new patient chart.